Hi, and welcome to English 1302 Online. My name is Joseph Fly, and I'll be your instructor for this semester. Now, if you're enrolled in my English 1302 Online course, you're in one of three sections. You're either in section 151, 154, or 156. The first thing I need you to learn this semester is which section you're in, because when you contact me, I'll need to know which section of 1302 that you're in so I can give you the correct answer to your question. So figure out which section. The course number is English 1302. Figure out which section you're in, and when you email me or call me or stop by, which you're welcome to do, be sure to include that information. Okay, the course is up and going, and there are several parts. I hope you've had a chance to look through it already, but if not, take a few minutes now, kind of click around the course, watch the videos, read the announcements. I do encourage you strongly to print out the syllabus. The syllabus is our Bible for the semester. It contains both the course policies and the course calendar. Also online, there's a link to your textbook. Now, of course, we're using inclusive access, also called the textbook program, but you're welcome to opt out of it and get yourself a physical textbook. That's what I prefer. But whatever works best for you is fine with me, of course. So anyway, look around the course, kind of see what's there, be sure you understand the different parts of it. There are some parts which are absolutely important. First of all, you have to log in twice a week. Since this is an online course, attendance is taken two ways: how often you log in and completion of assignments. So it's not enough to simply log into the course and read everything. You also have to do the work and submit it. Please note that this semester, late work is not accepted. The deadline for almost everything we do is Thursday night before 11:55 p.m., and so get something turned in before that deadline. If you turn something in, I can give you partial credit for it, but if you turn nothing in, I can't give you any credit at all. So be sure you get something turned in before the deadline. Take your syllabus and look through it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll let you read the course description, the grades. We're having a few quizzes this semester. There are 100 points. Discussions, I think there are 20 of those at 10 points apiece, so that's 200 points. 200 points. The first research paper is 100 points. That one's pretty simple, 2 pages, kind of a walkthrough on that one. The second research paper, there's both a rough draft and a final draft, each one worth 100 points. The third paper, no rough draft, but the final draft is worth 200 points, and then the final exam is 200 points, 1,000 points for the whole semester. I try to keep the math simple so that you can easily calculate it. There's a tab under the course called My Grades. I encourage you to keep track of your grades and where they are. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know. The Blackboard help is there. Plagiarism and cheating on page 3. There's something new out which is creating quite a stir in higher education, and that is ChatGPT, or AI, because it's able to mimic human writing very effectively. Now, this is going to fundamentally transform education, especially college, but for right now, we're going to call the inappropriate use of AI in the classroom to be considered cheating or plagiarism. So don't use it. Just do all of your own writing. Don't plagiarize, don't copy and paste, don't ask ChatGPT to write anything for you. Do all your own work and turn in both discussions and your research papers. It should all be you this semester. I want to see what you understand and how well you express yourself on paper. But you're welcome to read that. Now, when we take the tests, the quizzes and the exams, we'll be using something called Proctorio, which is an online proctor. It's actually an extension of Google Chrome, and you just download it. You have to have a webcam, of course, and when you take the test, I can watch you take it and watch the screen as you take it. Now, I don't actually watch you take the test. Please don't get nervous about that. The app will flag me, will alert me if there are any flags, if there's any abnormalities or outliers as you're taking the test. Abnormal head movements, abnormal eye movements, noises in the background, anything on your desk that's not supposed to be there. It'll let me know, and then I can review it afterwards. The list of penalties is there on page 6. But yeah, just take the test as you would like you were in the classroom. Now, let's say that you're really worried about Proctorio, getting it right, doing it correctly. If this bothers you, I encourage you, you are more than welcome to come and take the test with the class. I teach this class both on Monday nights and Thursday nights. The Monday night class meets from 7 to 8:15, the Lubbock downtown campus, room 2033. The Thursday night class meets Thursday at 5:30 in room 2016, same campus, just around the corner from my office here. But I encourage you to come and take the test with our class if you have any questions. Last semester I had 2 students who signed up for the online course, were kind of struggling, kind of working hard, not really getting it. They began coming to the evening classes, did very well. So if that's an issue for you, if your schedule allows, if you live close enough to make it convenient, please know that you're welcome to come in and sit on any of my classes or all my classes. None of them are full. You're more than welcome to sit in, get personal explanations, get personal answers to your questions. Let me help you if you need the help. Something else about the course calendar is this. Please remember that the reading assignments are due before the assigned date. For example, there's nothing due this week except for the video of William Shakespeare, Life and Times, and those are all posted under the drama unit. But for next week, you need to read Act 1 of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. You want to do that before Monday because you want to be ready to go, ready to answer the discussion post, ready to begin work on the first assignment, which you'll also get next week. And if you're trying to read it afterward or you're trying to play catch up on some of that stuff, you'll just get further and further behind. So stay ahead on all the reading assignments. Now, I'll be honest with you. Reading Shakespeare is not easy. It can be tough. It can be confusing. It can be a bit of a slog. So let me give you some options. First of all, try to read it. If you have a good vocabulary, if you've read Shakespeare before, you may pick it up no problem. If you don't, then you might read a summary of it to kind of figure out who's who, make yourself a little diagram of all the characters, kind of summarize the plot for yourself, maybe watch a video. But videos and summaries and diagrams and all that other stuff, all those other supplemental learning activities, those are great, those are wonderful, and I encourage you to do them, but don't let them take the place of actually reading the text. The play is a wonderful play. We study it for a lot of reasons. It's just a really great play, and I want to expose you to great literature and increase your appreciation for it, but you've got to read it. Just reading a summary or reading about it or watching a video of it is not the same thing. So take the time, actually read the play, make note of what's happening, and I think you'll enjoy it a lot more. Now that brings me to the next point, taking notes. I know what you're thinking. This is an online class. We don't take notes in an online class. Yes, we do. Taking notes is a great way to understand something as you're reading it and then to remember it better. They're great study tools. You can't use your notes on the test, of course, but they are great prep for the test. And when it comes time for the final exam, 15 weeks from now, and you're trying to study Hamlet, you won't have time to go back and reread the whole thing, but you'll have plenty of time to study your notes. So take good notes as we read the plays, the short stories, the poetry, the vocabulary words, and trust me, you'll understand it better. All right, that's about all for right now. If you have any questions at all, I hope you'll let me know, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks.